Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. I just wrote up the story on pickuptrucktalk.com and I'm really fascinated by it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a video of this. It may not be a long video, but I want to talk about this. So the news broke today that from GM Authority, I'm going to give them credit, gmauthority.com, that you can get the new Chevy Colorado and get a tune at the dealership to unleash more horsepower. So this is fascinating stuff. Let me get to the details. So hold on, stay with me for a second. So let me go like this. Let's get to the homepage at pickuptrucktalk.com. By the way, you should check out on the bottom corner over there. You go to pickuptrucktalk.com. Check out the strange world, the Granite Chevy S10 in Cleveland. That thing's bizarre. Okay, so here we go. Here's the story. The story says the 2023 Chevy Colorado engine tune upgrade is a dealer option. A couple things, hold on real fast, is that I believe the build and price tool will be launched on December 15th for the Colorado. So I don't have details for the build and price tool and this information we're learning. Plus, we just found out about pricing. I think it was last Tuesday I did a video. I'll link that video as well. If you haven't seen the pricing, we have the pricing numbers and that stuff on base pricing stuff. We don't have the build and price as far as add your options, your features, that kind of stuff. But here is a really interesting nugget of information. So as you may recall, with the Chevy Colorado, you had three engine choices, or basically three engine tunes. No diesel, no V6. What you have, single up engine option, a 2.7 liter turbocharged inline four-cylinder engine. One engine, but you have three different ways to tune it. So the base setup is 237 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. The mid-range, also known as a Turbo Plus, you tune with 310 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque. And finally, you can opt for the Turbo High Output, which is 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. So you get more speed, more torque. What's interesting as well is that in all cases, the RPM for max horsepower is 5,600 RPM. The torque varies. You start doing the base at 1,200, Turbo Plus at 2,000, and Turbo High Output at 3,000. So you get more torque. Takes a little bit longer to get to the max torque, but those are your numbers. Now, how do you get this engine tune upgrade? This is fascinating stuff. So what they're saying is that the Turbo High Output tune is a dealer option. So the big one, the Turbo High Output tune with 310 horsepower and 430 foot-pounds of torque or pound-feet of torque is a dealer option, or basically dealer installed too. It's available on the Colorado LT Trail Boss Z71 trims, not available on the work truck. So you can't get the work truck trim. But here's where it gets confusing. What they're saying is you have to select the mid-range Turbo Plus option first. If you select that, then you can go to the dealer and have them install the Turbo High Output tune on the engine. So what's this work out to be? This means if you order the Turbo High Output tune, you're basically $1,445 more than what the base price is going to be. So the build and price tool will probably tell us this price, and then you got to go to dealer if you want to get the high output. So you start with the truck, you add $1,050 for the Turbo Plus price, okay, and then you go to dealer and you give them $395 to go ahead and install the software and do the tune. Basically, it's just a tune upgrade to the dealer. So rewind this. You go and you build your Colorado LT. You say, okay, I want to get the high output. Well, you can do that, but you can't do it clicking the buttons. Apparently, building price tools not set up. You can't do it clicking buttons. You have to instead plan this in your head. You have to say, okay, I'm going to get the mid-range Turbo Plus option on the Colorado LT. It'll cost me $1,000 more, and then when the truck arrives, I'm going to have the dealer install the $395 upgrade. Or you could say, you know what? I'm going to go with that mid-range, and then if I want more horsepower and torque, if I decide I want it, I can go get the spend my basic $400 and get a little bit more, well, seat of the pants feel, right? So this is interesting stuff. So they've cut out the tune shop in a way. So they still have tune shops, still have custom tunes, custom tuners, but they basically said, we're going to give you this engine. We're going to give three choices, which we knew before when the 2023 Chevy Colorado wasn't unveiled. But in this case, we're going to say, no, we're not going to give you that high output engine from the factory per se. You can just go with mid-range, and then you just give the dealer $400. And the dealers, if I'm a dealer, hot damn, that's $400 to install software. That's some good profit. that's an amazing profit for them. So yeah, I thought it was really interesting. So I've never seen GM do this. We've never seen brands do this either. Ford could have done this a while ago. Ford could have offered 3 different tunes on the EcoBoost engines. Would you want to do that? I mean, is that kind of where we're at these days? You get one engine, but multiple tunes, but then you have to go to the dealer to get that additional tune. I don't know. Again, fascinating stuff. It's either genius or it's greedy. The two different ways I can see you go about this on your viewpoint on it. And I just kind of curious your thoughts. Put your comments down below. What are you guys thinking? Check out the videos over here, website down below as well. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road. Or actually, website's not down below. Pickuptrucktalk.com. Made it's really simple. 3 words. Go check it out. I'm writing good stuff over there.